This is the SMALLRIG 4348 cooling system for Sony cameras. So if you have a camera that you're using for video, for webcam, and you're shooting in 4K, especially at the higher frame rates, then you are subject to overheating. And this is a solution. So number one, comes in a really nice package. Everything's actually made of paper. So this here is just the USB cable in a parchment paper. The product itself is wrapped in this really nice brown heavyweight paper, and then a sheet of wax paper inside. Really like that. The unit itself is all metal, so you have a power button, USB-C power port, and then a little spring-loaded wedge here that holds it in place. On the back side, you'll see there is a heat pad here with a plastic sheet over it, so you're going to take this off and then attach it to your camera to improve the heat transfer. We're going to just go through the mounting process here. So on the camera itself, there's going to be a wedge here, and what you're going to do is you're going to put this into the hinge, and just like that, there you go. And then to remove it, you just do the opposite procedure. You push it in and it'll come loose. So we have an external power supply here. We're gonna go ahead and plug that right in. Okay, you can see the power light came on. We're gonna turn it on and give it a listen. So it is audible, but it is quite low. If you're using an external mic, you're probably not going to notice this. But if you're using the built-in internal mic, you will probably definitely pick up this fan noise. So for this setup, you'll definitely want to be using a external mic. And there is actually quite a good bit of airflow for a small fan. So no doubt that this will help keep cameras like this ZVE1 and the A6700 give you longer runtime by taking away some of that heat. Alright, turn it off, unplug it, and then again the procedure to remove it, you just push it in against the spring and it comes right off. So again, if you're attaching this to a camera that you're using full-time for vlogging, then you just remove this heat transfer, this cover here, and then the underlying heat transfer pad will stick to your camera, and then you should keep this in case you want to take it off, so you can put it back on. Okay, so all in all, really slick solution for folks that are using these cameras for videography, especially at the higher frame rates and in 4K.
So we are now about to test the noise level of this SMALLRIG fan. Basically, the microphone of this camera, as well as my voice, they are 35 centimeters away from the microphone, and I'm using a medium loud noise, as you can imagine. I will power this little battery here, and this guy is turning on immediately and trying to cool down the camera from 29 Celsius. I give you a moment to listen. I will also use this little, let's see, I have this little decibel meter, and I hold it like very close, which is completely unfair. So this is around 50 decibel. I'm going to hold it in the same distance of the microphone. So now showing around 40 decibel. Unless I'm talking, then it's around 70. 41. It was now cooling down completely, so it turned off by itself. Let's see what happens. So one more, I'm going to move into the room a little bit. This is now like 1.5 meters distance. And out there I was measuring 37.9 decibel.
La prova del foglio di carta era questa: lascio il prodotto, inserisco una striscia di carta e la striscia di carta si inserisce. Vedete? Dov'è l'adesione? Dov'è l'adesione? Attenzione che non è un adesivo, è il termopad al di sotto, quindi non si appiccica se lo rimuovete, che qualcuno potrebbe dire non hai rimosso il foglio protettivo del termopad. Puoi rimuovere anche che vuoi. Questo non deve accadere. Infatti se io schiaccio, ora qua, se schiaccio qui e vado a provare a inserire il foglio, adesso qui è una situazione complicata ma è fattibile, ecco, se schiaccio, vedete che il foglio non può passare, ma appena lo lascio, il foglio si inserisce. È questo il prodotto che state cercando? Volete veramente buttare 66,90 € per acquistare questo prodotto? E attenzione, non su questo modello qui, solo. Su tutte le fotocamere Sony, anche le più costose da 2000 €. Cioè, è assurdo. Questi non hanno pensato a questa cosa. Dovevano finire un po' prima la plastichina, fare una scalanatura e fine. Peccato perché il prodotto in realtà mi piaceva. Era la mia prima scelta. Poi quando ho visto sta cosa ho detto, ma mi state prendendo cioè, perché vedete di fatto, se vai a vedere qui, si vedono i segni dei gommini che servono per non graffiare, cioè l'idea c'era, vedete, anche lo spazio, che lo spazio è quello del gancetto di chiusura, che è perfetto, ma non hanno pensato a questi gommini che hanno tutte le fotocamere, anzi alcune molto peggio, hanno una striscia tutta lunga qui, vabbè, ma tralasciamo.
Du filmst in hoher Qualität
It was at this moment he
und
knew.
plötzlich
He
Überhitzung.
fucked up.
Die Lösung? Der SMALLRIG Kamerakühler 4815, ein hochmodernes Snap-on-Kühlsystem mit TEC-Halbleiterkühlmodul und leistungsstarkem Lüfter. Entwickelt für Kameras von Sony, Canon und Fujifilm, um Überhitzung zu vermeiden. Im Lieferumfang enthalten Adapterrahmen für verschiedene Kameramodelle, eine Kurzanleitung und der robuste Kühler aus Aluminiumlegierung. Das kompakte Design misst gerade einmal 7x5x2 cm und wiegt lediglich 119 Gramm. Ideal für den mobilen Einsatz. Ohne Kühler schaltet die Kamera bestenfalls nach 22 Minuten ab. Aber mit dem SMALLRIG Kühler erzielst du beeindruckende Ergebnisse. Zunächst einmal, der Kühler ist kinderleicht zu montieren. Adapterrahmen einrasten, Kühler anbringen und per USB mit einer Powerbank verbinden. Dank intelligenter Temperaturkontrolle passt sich das Kühlsystem automatisch an die Hitzeentwicklung der Kamera an. Und jetzt läuft die Kamera und läuft und läuft. Über 50 Minuten kontinuierliche Aufnahme ohne Überhitzung. Nicht die Kamera gibt auf, sondern die Speicherkarte ist voll.
These days. Took the lines initially. Only briefly. Went into the standoff, returned their equipment. Small man with big weapons over the act. Then they had on the one force. Waved the white flag. They requested to win together. I might have a lead on who's behind the attack on you. Instead the shooting was unrelated. That's what I thought. The clinics have a motive. Mine's a big payday for their business. They blame you for standing in the way.